My good, dear mother, I have never liked any painting or statue of you I have ever seen. It is not that these representations disappoint me. That would be natural when I expect so much. It is that they touch me in no way at all as you have touched me yourself. I have no clear conception of you, yet you are more real to me than the people around me. Oh, how much more real than they. 1,000 times, 1,000 more real than they. Sometimes, it is true, my imagination supplies me with brief fancies of you, but they have no permanence. I do not keep them for my prayers. Yet even these brief fancies are unlike any representation of you I have ever seen. Sometimes I have a quick picture of you as a mother with your face lined and worn with sorrow and your hair gray. You are a little woman, bowed, but your eyes are full and clear with understanding. I suppose the theologians would object to such a representation of you. Many little mothers like this have I seen, and I cannot tell you how my heart has been hurt for them. They, too, have come back from the Calvary, poor creatures, neglected and mute, paying the price of great love. I know that you, Mother, regardless of the theologians, will understand this picture of mine for you. You know these mothers who love you so. You are the mother of them all. Then I have another glimpse of you. You are a young mother, robust, active, and smiling eyes. I think Hillier Pepler has this picture in his verse. Our Lady was a milkmaid, a peasant girl and poor. She whom Almighty God obeyed would scrub the dairy floor. Our Lady well could merry make and sing sweet songs to him of butter, cheese, and curdle cake, of how to milk and skim. I am sure you like Pepler's various verses about you. I wish I could write as well as he can. There would then be no need of this letter. But this quick picture of you as a young mother, which I have now and then, is extremely vivid. The main quality of it is your activity. You do not sit drearily. You do not move sanctimoniously about. There is a certain health and almost exuberance to your actions. I expect you to come right up and speak to me. You know John Mickle, who has the candy shop on the corner? John claims he saw you one night. The people say that John is queer. Maybe. I know he used to limp a little before he met you, and he doesn't limp now. I know, too, that you've come too many people, and it's always struck me as especially appropriate that your most important visits were to humble, common people. You might very well have come to John. John, you know, doesn't talk much about it. The story is in his eyes, though. Once, he told me how it was. He had been over to see a sister who was ill. On the way home, you came up to him. "Hello, John," you said. He felt absolutely natural with you. I can imagine this is the way you would come to people. You would call them by their first names. John is a good man. I think he's a saint. But you know more about that than I do. And if you really did visit John, you have a very good reason for it. All of this is apart from the purpose of this letter. I simply am telling you that I have no definite picture of you as I write to you. But, Mother, you are so real that if you withdrew your support, I think I would actually fall down on the floor here like a man in a faint. Dear Mother, How have you endured me all these years? Only for you I would have long been lost. For you it is who took me and led me out of strange ways and darknesses years ago. You it is who takes me by the hand now, day by day. Only you would not grow tired of the like of me, of anyone so sinful, ungrateful, selfish. I am afraid, Mother, of your son. I should be afraid of him. I would not dare to lift my head were it not for you. For it is you who stand between me and his terrible justice. You see, I cannot make myself clear to you, but I know you know I am not trying to be humble. The thought of my sins smites me down, so that if it were not you, I think I would fall into despair. And when I try to reason why you should continue to protect me, I end in confusion. I can only throw myself on your love. I can only kneel and cry out, I don't deserve anything, not even the greeting of a stranger. But Mother, without you, what am I going to do? This is mad, isn't it? This is unreasonable. But I am helpless in my weakness. I, cowardly, feebly, selfishly, give the weight of my sins to you. The other day, Mother, I was thinking of what people would say when I'm dead. So, I thought I would leave them a line for my grave. That is, if I have a grave. I don't care one way or the other. But I do wish someone would write these lines about me somewhere. Never was there a worse sinner, and never was God kinder to one. Mother, it's true. You know how true it is. You are the only explanation of God's kindness to me.